Alright, we're back. Had to take a little break to get it what I wanted. Since this game doesn't have that. Hey! Alright, we're gonna... Oh, boy, it's a picture. Auto.
Sunday afternoon baseball on the show as we welcome you inside AT&T Park in San Francisco. Today we wrap up this 4-game weekend. Jake Odorizzi gets the start for San Francisco in this one. What's your take on him, EK?
Yeah, Matt, he did his job in his last start. He threw 7 complete innings, but still didn't get a decision. We'll see if he can get the W this time around.
And he's going to have extra bases right out of the chute today. And he will pull in here with a leadoff double.
Oh, you better have to pay attention to this guy right now. He is heating it up. 7 straight games now with that hit.
Chris Colabello is in now, looking to get something to the right side with that leadoff man at second to start the ball game.
Yeah, it's really important to have a productive at-bat right here. You know, it's such a big deal to...
And they're going to strike first this afternoon as this is down for extra bases. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score. And he is in there with an RBI triple.
Well, there's one way to get our first run of the game across. Good hustle there on the RBI triple, and they're in good shape to possibly make it 2-0 with another base hit.
Jeff Bagwell will come forward now and in an early RBI spot. And he's the right guy to have up there as he currently sits in 5th place in the National League runs batted in category.
Well, he is having a big year so far driving in runs. And that could mean big things for him in this offseason when he goes to negotiate that new contract he's up for.
And that's through into center field, base hit. In to score is the runner from third. It's a 2-0 ball game. Michael Franco will step forward now. Currently 3rd in the National League batting race to begin play.
And he has a top 5 slugging percentage as well. So there's a lot of extra base hits to go along with that stellar average.
Line drive to left. In there, a base hit. J.P. Arencibia stands in with another first inning RBI opportunity in store.
Yeah, and this has been an impressive first inning for these guys, and you know they'd love to tack one on here.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Odorizzi comes set. 0-1 pitch on its way. Hit hard towards second. That's in there. Base hit. Throw comes in quickly here, and that'll prevent the runner at third from testing things here. Jed Lowry will dig in now. And he's come through in many a situation like this. Currently 4th in the National League RBI race.
Well, when you look at him right now, he's right in the prime of his career. And clear.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. It's a 3-0 game.
And things have not come as easily for him as they did the last time he took the mound. He's
Here's
already given
run.
up more runs in this first inning than he did in his entire last start.
Shot toward right center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. 1 run is scored. And the stop sign will smartly go up at third as they hold the second runner, and they'll again be loaded with still nobody out. Marcell Ozuna will stand in with 4 runs home in the inning already and still nothing in the out column.
Yeah, I don't know.
Hold that thought, though. This ball's hammered to deep center field. Back at the wall, and it's gone. So he will touch them all on the grand slam. Home run number 5 on the year as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Boy, how about this for a first inning outburst? They've come right out and really handed this guy his lunch on the mound. And that's going to wind up being a first inning grand slam. Wow. You know what? They may not be done.
Dallas Keuchel will be the first one to face him here as he'll somehow try to stop the bleeding after the grand slam knocked the previous guy out of the mix.
Yeah, that's not exactly the way you want to exit a game on the mound.
A screaming base hit here, his first of the night. Denard Span will stand in, and remember, he's the guy that started this mess as they've now batted around here in the inning.
And from a defensive point of view, they're no closer to getting out of the inning than they were the first time he came up the bat.
Well, this is hauled in by the second baseman. The chance now for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. What do you think they need to do to keep this winning streak rolling, Steve?
Well, guys, this is a power-heavy lineup. You need to stay patient and get balls up in the zone that they can drive.
Line to the right side, and that's in there, base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Jeff Bagwell stands in following an RBI single his first time through. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Back goes Pence, and that ball is over the wall out toward the cove. A home run.
It's just embarrassing.
So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field as they just continue to pour it on here. Standing in now, Maikel Franco. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Eric Karros, this Giant ball club, as they begin play here this afternoon. They come in hoping not to fall too deep into an early season hole as they're just 1-5 to start the new campaign.
And it hasn't been the best start to the series for them either, or for the homestand for that matter. They're going to need to come up with something here to try and salvage at least one game in this 4-game series.
And a swing, and here's another big drive as this ball sent high and deep to left center field. And
leave people alone. Really?
Second time in the inning, another home run.
We're still in the first inning. I might as well start striking them.
As the blowout continues. Hit well on the ground to first. And he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone.
Yeah, might as well start swinging out because they're going to get
now at the plate. Ian Desmond.
They're going to go out pitchers right off the bat.
Into the windup and the pitch. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Heading for second is Desmond. Around second now, heading for third. And they'll keep it going here as he's into third base with a triple.
Good opportunity for him here as he's into third with his second triple of the year.
Marcell Ozuna will dig in looking for more. Already 4 RBIs to this point.
Well, he's getting that great chance to drive in runs, and he's taking advantage of it. Some hitters just get better when there's guys on base.
But right there is the second baseman, and that will...
Here, now we're
up
pitching.
A really crooked number there as 13 men cross the plate. Dallas Keuchel gets the start for Los Angeles in this one. What do you have for us on him, EK?
Well, guys, he was the Cy Young Award winner in the American League last year. He had a great season and really dominated from start to finish. He's hoping to make it back-to-back awards this year.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. And with that, a look at Bruce Bochy's lineup card for the Giants. Who's the one to watch, EK?
Well, I know one thing. You have to be careful with Mitch Moreland. He is such a clutch hitter for this ball club. His average with runners in scoring position is up over 400 on the year, so expect him to cash in if he gets a chance.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Carl Dixon.
Well, Matt, I think Dixon has sometimes been thought of as a hitter's umpire. the book on him is that he can be a little bit tight on the edges of the strike zone. We'll see if that's the case.
Now that we have a chance, let's check out how the Dodgers will align themselves defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, remember, this manager has not jumped on board with all the defensive shifts. Still that old school mentality, plays guys straight up, so we'll see how that impacts this game.
Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Giants down in order. Still looking up at a 13-0 score. Dallas Keuchel will stand in to lead off the second. And what will they do for an encore after the first inning they put together?
Well, you know, Matt, they might not have to do anything at all. That's how good the first inning was.
Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. A pause and the 0-2. Swung on and hit in the air to left. And that'll get down for a base hit. And he is in there.
Or either run.
So it's back to the top of the order now.
Get me out, or
standing fourth is the left-handed hitting Denard Span.
They get ready to get on base.
Here's the first pitch to him. And that's in there. Base hit. Around third and being waved on home. And a relay home. And he will beat the throw as he gets his foot in there, safe at the plate. Chris Colabello digs in. He reached on a single and would later wind up scoring in his last at-bat. Lined hard toward right center. Kiermaier is there, and he has it for the first out.
And that's one of those plays where you might need to reinforce the laces on your glove after this inning ends. This is a fastball, and it is hammered. I mean smoked. But he ends up with nothing, and his average is going to go down.
Well, this is hauled in by the second baseman.
Third baseman
Michael Franco steps in. He scored after reaching on a single his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Around third, here's Span for the plate. They'll add on to their total as the run scores all the way from first.
And the beat goes on. Another great at-bat, and what else is new? They've now thrown 15 runs up on the scoreboard. Now that is a good day's work.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. And he will get there as he had to come. 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on.
leading off for the Giants.
Mitch Moreland will dig in now, and he's got to be wondering when his bat's going to make the trip north from spring training, as he has really struggled in the early going. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. And this is swung on and missed, and Moreland is set down on strikes for the first out.
Wow, and he hasn't missed a beat since his last start. Remember, he had 9 strikeouts in that one, and he's well on his way to a similar performance right here.
Kevin Kiermaier is in with 1 away now as he swings
I kind
and
of wish
misses
they
here at
had
strike 1.
other settings instead of beginner
Michael
or
into his motion. Here it is on 0-1.
I'd rather have rookies
Barely able to make contact.
at
Down
least
0-2 now.
throw something other than fastball.
Into the windup. Here comes the
The only way
0-2
you get
pitch.
something else is
Oh, and this is swung
the
on and
pitcher
missed.
doesn't have a
4
fastball.
strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Boy, this has been a real nice series for him so far. That's 6 strikeouts right now in this series alone. Man, that's a rough weekend at the ballpark.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to put this one away. Good reactions there.
And
the
there's
is
the
over.
people trying to
Giants
catch
are
balls
down 1,
in
2,
canoes.
3. Start the bus. They're down 15-0.
Here, put it in the lake. Here's a canoe.
The iconic cable cars here in the city by the bay. Welcome back to AT&T Park in San Francisco for the third inning in this one. Jed Lowry will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far.
Yeah, putting the ball in play, sometimes that's half the battle.
First pitch on its way. To short, hit hard. Smith is there. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Now batting.
He lobbed it. It was going to be a base
last
hit.
time up, and he's set to bat again here.
Yeah, he already got to show off those wheels, so let's see if he can make it happen again in this at-bat.
Hard hit ball towards the hole. Again, a nice clean base hit, his third of the game. Marcell Ozuna strides into the box now. Launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. First delivery to him on the way. Hard liner towards short. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
Well, I think they've seen enough of this guy for the weekend. He's absolutely eaten them alive, and he's at it again as he drives this one for 2 bases.
Dallas Keuchel will stand in with a chance to help himself out big time here with a couple of men in scoring position.
And a lot of times,
Notch one in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate. The runner scores from second.
And you know, there are plenty of times when a team's not going to score 17 runs in a week. And these guys have got it done in 1 game so far. How about saving a few of those?
Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Oh, and he runs right through the stop sign. Is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up to gun him down.
On the money.
The right fielder, number 15.
Chris
I don't
Colabello
care
digs
about
in now after lining
really
out
the
in his
base
last
hit.
try. Ready with the first pitch.
Really
Here
the
it comes.
out. I got
Takes this
17
the other way
hits.
to right.
What does it
In
matter?
there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third.
17 hits, and I got
Making
control
18
everybody.
runs home now. This has been an absolute drubbing, and it might not be over yet.
Here comes the first pitch. Hit sharply toward the right side. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting. Third baseman.
Michael Franco stands in with 2 on and 2 out here in the third.
And you know, some guys just get better with runners in scoring position and 2 outs. This is a big at-bat for him right here, even though it's still early.
Kiermaier will get there, and he puts it away to... So
Good thing you
3
didn't
runs
drop it.
on 6 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on base. Cesar Hernandez will come forward to begin the inning. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
And they're still searching for a base runner. It's been 6 up, 6 down to start the game.
Lowry is there to make the catch, and it's 1 pitch, 1 gone here in the bottom of the third. Ozzie Smith will stand in, and he is off to a dreadful start at the plate as he has not hit the ball well in April. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. Keuchel's ready. Here it is on 0-2. This one's down to third. There is Franco. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Had to make sure I can
on
get
a
it
slow
before it
chopper like
threw.
that is the third baseman's ball if he can get to it. He's got the momentum going the right way towards first base. So he'll just cut right in front of the shortstop and make that play to first.
Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul. Giants are still searching for their first hit of the ball game. On the ground up the middle. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Carlos Torres is going to come on and make an appearance here, though I suspect even he couldn't have predicted he'd be taking over in just the 4th inning. J.P. Arencibia strides into the box now. Launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. And it looks now like a right-hander's getting hot in the Giants bullpen. Hot shot on the ground is short. And it's through for a base hit. They'll have the leadoff man aboard to start the inning.
Now batting.
At the plate, Jed Lowry. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Yeah, he's got great numbers right here. Hitting
Probably
over
gonna cut him.
350 against righties where he just rakes.
Hit in the air to straightaway center. Kiermaier has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
Now batting.
Coming to the plate now, Ian Desmond. He's looking to go 4 for 4 with a base hit right here. Hit hard back up the middle, and that gets through for a one-out base hit.
Man, he is wearing them out. Got himself a 4 for 4 afternoon.
Now at the plate, Marcell Ozuna. He's already got 4 RBIs in this one. First offering on its way. That's in there. Base hit. And they'll quickly get it in here to hold that runner at third base.
The pitcher, number 60.
Ready for another chance? Dallas Keuchel. He drove home 2 with a single in his last plate appearance.
Yeah, he showed a little prowess with the bat last time, and they may have to pitch him a little bit tougher right here.
Starts him out with a cutter, and he gets him to swing through at 1 strike. The early hit total, about what you'd expect in a score line such as this. This is lined into right center field, and that's going to be trouble as this will head toward Triple's alley. 2 runs have scored. And he's safe.
Boy, single, bang. Boy, it's like a bowling alley out there. The old set him up and knock him down. And he's going to bring everybody home here on the 3-run double.
Hit back up the middle. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. The throw home. Throws there, and he is out on a beautiful throw as he just came up firing that time.
Oh, what a great throw.
Right fielder.
Chris
They
Colabello
wasn't going to
will
make
dig
it.
in
It just
again.
moved
He
the
singled
pitcher
home
out
a
of the
run
way.
his last time. Line toward the gap in left center. Oh, and this kicks right off of him. The relay, the tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is Ender
He was trying for 2.
will stand in to begin their half of the 4th with his guys still looking for their first hit of the ball game.
Yeah, still looking for their first base runner, too. 9 up, 9 down.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Fastball got him looking as that had 2-seam action on it. 1 gone. Now batting, Hunter Pence. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
On to first, and there were 2 down.
He was just a little
And
faster.
not only has he not allowed a hit to this point, but he's also faced the minimum so far. You can't do much better than that.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Well, that pitch isn't going to light up the radar gun, but it's been effective.
Well, it doesn't have to. If you get that good movement and put it in the right spot, it's plenty good enough to do the job.
Franco onto the grass, and that ends the inning. Giants down in order, and they remain well behind.
Leading off for the Dodgers, first
Jeff
baseman, number
Bagwell
5.
heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one.
And he's already been on base 3 times in this ballgame, so let's see if he can do it one more time.
Now batting.
They went for a
Franco
pinch
digs
runner.
in now after lining out in his last try.
Well, he hit it hard. He just kind of got unlucky with the placement, so you can't ask for much more. You just got to...
Oh, look at the Wizards. One there on to first, and they get the double play.
Double play, and they went for a freaking pinch
J.P.
runner.
Arencibia Strides into
Yeah,
the
we're going
box
for the
now.
bench runner.
Launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. First pitch coming. Here it is. Oh, and he gets a hold of this one. It's in the air to deep left. Does he have another one?
Enjoy Cola.
It's another home run.
Why can't they just please get the Coca-Cola
Solo shot that time for J.P. Arancibia.
Put
His
Coca-Cola
second
in.
of the game.
Everybody knows
this
it's
lead
a
got
Coca-Cola.
even wider.
The batter, number 8.
Here's Jed Lowry now.
Jed Lowry.
Yes, he'll pick on the first pitch and hit a ground ball towards second. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So 1 run on 2 hits, including the home run, no errors, and no one left. Mitch Moreland will stand in to start things out here in the home half of the 5th. And you get the sense, Steve, that this crowd's been pretty well taken out of the ballgame to this point.
Yeah, they pretty much had to sit on their hands all afternoon. Not a lot to get excited about so far. And I think that's a credit to that man out there on the mound. He's cut right through this lineup for the first 4 innings.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Kevin Kiermaier is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometime.
Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Keuchel sets his sights. 0-2 pitch on its way. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now. Still a little early to start talking about these things. There you go, right there. A big goose egg in that hit column, worth keeping in mind as we get later into the afternoon. Ben Zobrist will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1.
Boy, he may strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Chop foul at the plate, and he stays alive.
Okay, now we gotta
0-2.
go for a wild ball.
Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. And here's a fastball on 0-2, but it misses. 1-2 now.
And I think that might have been a first. The first ball they've taken the entire game. Sound the trumpets.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. 15 up, 15 down to start the ball. Brandon Gomes will come on now to try and sort this mess out, as he'll likely be asked to go at least a few innings here. Drilled right back up the middle, and a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning. Marcell Ozuna will stand in now as we take you back to the very first inning as he got him going early. A grand slam right out of the gate. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. And that runner will go no further than second.
I want to hit the pitcher in the head like a did on MLB 15 with my character. Nail that friggin' pitcher in the head and watch him open his eyes like, oh my god.
First pitch of the at-bat. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And a good effort as he's able to gather it in and make the play for the first out.
Well, he's coming
Riding
to
in and working on a terrific performance in this one.
First the third base goes and gets it. We're going to the infield.
Performance here. Belted.
Nope.
Deep center field. Back goes Kiermaier. Still going back. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. Throw back to second, and that's a double play. So it's no runs on 2 hits.
My
no
fault
errors.
on that.
Cesar Hernandez will stride into the box as he'll get things started for the Giants in their half of the 6th.
Boy, they've got some work to do here, but there's still a lot of time left in this game. So just chip away, chip away.
Keuchel gets the sign. Here's the 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and lifted down the left field line. On the move is Ozuna. 1 away.
And all through this winning streak of theirs, we've seen some great starting pitching, and this has been another very good performance. Good enough to most likely keep that winning streak going.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Colabello is right there as he takes it for the second out.
Boy, his guys got him the lead back in the very first inning, and he hasn't looked back since. He's had everything go his way so far, and this inning's turning out to be no exception.
Out in front of it, strike one. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2.
And it looks like the scouting report says work this guy away, and it's been paying off.
And whoever put together that scouting report did a real nice job, because this...
Well, the first baseman is under it to make the play, and that retires the side. 3 up, 3 down for the 6th consecutive inning here. 7th inning coming up. Dodgers out in front, 22-0. Back here in San Francisco. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. Tanner Shepard will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger.
The sandbag. The salt bag. Or the flour bag, whatever they call it.
Chris Colabello steps in with 4 hits
that's
already in
supposed
this
to be
one, and
salt.
looking for number 5 here.
Well, he's just stroking it, Matt. I was watching him earlier in batting practice, and he looked good, but I didn't know it was going to be this good.
And that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning. Striding in and working on a terrific performance in this one, Jeff Bagwell. And we'll see if he can put together a rare 5-hit performance here. There's a line drive out toward the gap in right center. Around third and being waved on home. The relay throw. And he is in there with an RBI triple.
Don't look now, but he's closing in on what might be a historic performance. He's got a single, he's got a homer. Now he's got a triple to go along with the other two. If he could come up with a double next time up, he could put his name in the record books.
Into the box, Maikel Franco. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. On the move is Pence. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. And a surprising decision there as he holds on at third base. J.P. Arancibia will stand in again as he looks for home run number 3 in the ball game as we flash you back here to his second home run. This was back in the 5th inning as he has the long ball working in his first few at-bats. And they'll extend their lead even further as the runs in to score from third. Kevin Jepson will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger. Jed Lowry will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and 1 away. From the stretch. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Very difficult to get on top of a pitch when it's coming in that high.
Darn near impossible when it's coming at you in the high 90s. You just can't get your hands up there fast enough to stay on top.
And a reach to his backhand side at second, but this finds a way by. Ian Desmond will dig in looking to make this a very memorable ball game as he's already 5 for 5.
You know, if he just fell
they
down
were
in
on
the box
second,
and made
third. This
snow
would be a
angels in the
walk.
Dust, it would still be a game to remember, Matty.
High and deep to right. Pence going back on it to the track. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
Up next for the Dodgers,
Marcell Ozuna gets a shot now with 2 men on and 2 away here in
I
inning
can't
number
believe
7.
they didn't throw the
He
base. They
can
got
come
me
through.
out
It can be
anyway.
discouraging to see opportunities like this late in a ball game go untapped.
Hard liner to center field, and that's in there. Base hit. And a good throw will wind up holding that runner at third, so the bases become loaded now with 2 gone. Dallas Keuchel will stand in now with the bases loaded, 2 away, and a chance to really help himself out.
And at the very least, he's got to focus on getting something in play. He can really help himself.
Zobrist with a dive. He goes to first in time.
Wow, made it look easy.
Ender Inciarte will start the inning for San Francisco with Hunter Pence to follow on deck.
And guys, this is the guy you want leading off this inning. He's your leadoff man, so maybe he can get things started, set the table for a little bit of a rally.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And here's a ball hit in the air. And the catch is made, 1 away.
The right fielder, number 9.
And for you at home, all I'm going to do is direct your attention to the hits column right there. It is what it is here in the 7th inning.
Hunter Pence comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
Get the right
And I wish
team.
more guys would
There
pitch
would
like
be
this.
a hit on this.
Look at that pitch count right there.
Don't
That
play
is
drop.
really low for this stage of the game, and it's because he's throwing strikes and
And it was going to be a foul if I didn't get
is
to
over,
it.
and he puts it away in foul ground for the 2nd out. Yogi Berra will step in now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. Chop foul at the plate, strike 1. Tap foul at home plate. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. No runs, no hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. Here's the 0-2. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. 7 perfect innings as he begins to close. Striding in and working on a terrific performance in this one, Denard Span. And we'll see if he can put together a rare 5-hit performance here. Now here it comes. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that'll get down for a base hit. So he goes after the first pitch, and it's early trouble here this half of the inning. Striding in and working on a terrific performance in this one, Chris Colabello. He's 5 for 6 to this point.
Not only is his average on the rise, but I'm sure his confidence is too. He's probably thinking, why can't I do this all the time?
Taken high and deep to right. Pence going back. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Jeff Bagwell strides into the box now. Launched one over the wall back in the opening frame.
I don't know why I went for the sweeper curve.
Hit hard up the middle. And that's through for a hit. Long throw to third. The tag.
I don't know why the
got
base
him at
runner
third.
ran.
What a throw.
Third baseman, number 7.
Stepping in, Michael Franco. He flew out in his last at-bat. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Now batting.
J.P. Arancibia stands in, trying to make it 3 straight 2-out hits. He's got a runner in scoring position at second.
And you know how good hitting can prove contagious in an inning. Let's see if he can keep it rolling.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Here comes the 0-1. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. Now a long throw home. And now this is thrown wildly.
Oops.
Just getting it into the infield. And he is in to score from second as the throwing mistake defensively came back to factor into that one.
Second baseman,
Digging in, Jed Lowry.
As
the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Well, he's batting lefty right now, but doesn't matter. He can hit from either side of the plate.
Sharply hit ball back up the middle. That's in there. Base hit. And they'll put the brakes on that runner at third, and that means the bases are loaded now with 2 away. Ian Desmond will get a shot here in a bases-loaded situation, and you'd have to say they've got the right man for the job up here.
Yeah, team leader in RBIs. He's got a shot to push that lead out even further if he could come through here.
The 0-1 on its way. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly
another one bites dust. Better keep on giving the balls, ref. Better not be deflated. Wait a minute, this ain't football.
Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way. Hence is there to make the catch, and they'll escape the bases. So it's 1 run on 5 hits, no errors, and 3 left. Mitch Moreland will stand in to start out their half of the 8th with that starter still out there, and he's definitely been a tough nut to crack.
No, he's been dominant all game long, and I think part of it is that he got himself a nice lead early on. That's allowed him to not really worry about making a mistake. He's been free and easy the whole way through.
Kevin Kiermaier.
Kevin Kiermaier is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. You have to say they've really had a good game plan for attacking the 3, 4, 5 hitters all game long.
Yeah, and I think the only thing that's better than a game plan has been the execution of that game plan. You're exactly right. They've held this lineup at bay.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Another one sent foul. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
And this late into his afternoon of work, the longer this at-bat goes, the better chance that he might slip up and leave one out over the middle of the plate.
Got him. 4 outs away from his date with history. Ben Zobrist will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
Let me get somebody in the bullpen in case he can't do it.
Oh, straightened him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now. And now some action in that Dodger bullpen as a left-hander has begun to get loose. A little bouncer. That's a foul ball. No runs, no hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
And at least he's taken a few pitches here. You know, that's more than the rest of these guys can say.
Got him. So that's 8 perfect innings, and the fans can feel it now as the side is retired. Giants are...
Oh, they're feeling all right. Getting ready to go
mop-up role as he'll just
leave
try and keep this
to get out here before the crowd gets there. But they have no shot.
Marcell Ozuna strides into the box now. Launched one
They have
over
no
the wall
chance
back in the
hell.
opening frame. There's a ball ripped toward the gap in left center.
It was ripping.
He's around first on his way to second now. And he'll begin this 9th inning with a double. Dallas Keuchel steps to the plate here, working on a 5 RBI game.
You know, I'm gonna do something
in this one.
that I normally won't do.
Numbers in this one, Matt. One to remember for
Here,
sure.
I'll bunt.
Barehanded pickup. He is out.
Just to put him on third, I'll bunt.
Man, what a terrific play right there. That ball was rolling and it stayed low, so he had to bend all the way over to make a barehanded grab, then a quick release, a nice throw to first in time to get the runner. You can expect to see that on highlight reels for a couple days at least now.
They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third.
Up next for the Dodgers,
Chris Colabello steps in with 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning.
Yeah, it's been a pretty good inning here so far, so we'll see if they can scratch another run across right here.
Wow, it
Runners on first
cut
with 1
before
down.
the base.
Hit hard to short. Right
Double
to
play.
Smith. Zobrist on to Moreland as they get them both. It's a double play, and that ends the inning. It's a run on 2 hits here for L.A. Cesar Hernandez
Now that
will stand in now.
they're
to begin
getting ready to
their half
leave,
of the ninth.
there's
The game that
no
was decided
chance to come
long,
back.
long ago.
We're in
Yeah,
ninth inning.
mop-up time out there right now.
They
But
only just want to
these
see the
at-bats
perfect
still
game.
count against your batting average, so you can't go up there and just mail it in. You've got to see this through right to the end of the game.
And it's quickly
It'd be
0-2.
funny he gets a base hit, but that's
The
it.
0-2 delivery. Got him. So the magic number for a perfect game is now down to 2. Ozzie Smith will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far.
Well, we've been talking about it a lot, but this offense is just getting shut down right now. And we've seen some really fantastic pitching in this one.
And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. Rob Brantley will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Here comes the ball.
In there, 0-1. And this is swung on and missed for strike 2, and now the Giants are down to their final strike. I'll tell you, he's been living on that. Swing and a miss. He's done it. A perfect game.
But that is absolutely dominant. I mean, what else could you say? 27 up, 27 down. And you know what? This is the first time I've ever witnessed a perfect game. So it's one of the hardest things for a pitcher in the world to do, probably the hardest. But we were fortunate enough to see it here, guys. A perfect game.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance.
Yeah, they're
that led
saying,
his
wow,
guys
all
to
right.
the victory.
Wow, let's get out of here because our team lost major. Lost all 3 games, mate. Didn't even score.
Well, you don't have to look too far to find our top player of the game. I'd say anytime you throw a perfect game, you'd be a pretty strong candidate.
Yeah, definitely no debate as far as I'm concerned. He was really in complete control the whole way through. Only really got into trouble a few times, and he winds up with a complete game shutout.
Well, it took it late, I believe.
So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head on over to theshownation.com. The Dodgers win it 26-0. So long from San Francisco.
the winning pitcher is
And we're getting ready to play another one. That was only the first game. Oh, wait a minute. Let me check this stuff. Budget. I gotta check my team because I don't want a lot of these people still doing that stuff. I want it on auto on everything. I'll be putting these AAAs into work. Okay, everybody's in order. Here we go.
The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci. Time now to look at the Diamondbacks starting lineup. Eric, who should we keep an eye on?
Well, Matt, I'm going to be paying close attention to Starling Marte. He's a guy you cannot fall asleep on when he gets on board because he will run on you. He's in the top 5 in steals in the National League, and we'll see if he can add to his total in this one.
Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
Right back, same pitch, also knee high. He wasn't buying that one either. He's going to have to do something now. He's down 2 strikes.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And he's retired here, 1 away.
And there you see the numbers from his last time out. Picked up his first win of the season in that ball game. So he'll be looking for number 2 here.
Everett Cabrera will stand in, and he is off to a dreadful start at the plate as he has not hit the ball well in April. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Ricky Holiday.
Well, kind of strangely, Holiday has a bit of a reputation for rewarding the high strike. And that can really upset the hitters sometimes because the pitcher isn't usually trying to throw it there. So we'll see if any of that shows up.
Got him. Reggie Jackson gets his first opportunity now in the top of the first with nobody on.
Reggie Jackson.
Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. On the ground to the left side. Franco has it. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired.
That's how you do it.
Time now to check out how the hometown Dodgers line up in this one. Steve, what's the key for them to continue this winning streak?
Well, guys, this is a power-heavy lineup. You need to stay patient and get balls up in the zone that they can drive.
Center fielder, Denard Span.
Hit hard on the ground to second.
See, if I had the ability to control just one player,
well, I think
that guy would be running
this is a
if he made the base
down the middle.
way he
And he just
kicks.
smokes this ball too, but
I'd
unfortunately,
steal him
he
on
hits it right
bases
at someone, so it becomes a
because he
fairly
pauses.
easy out.
Hot shot towards the hole. A screaming base hit here, his first of the night.
Oh, you better have to pay attention to this guy right now. He is heating it up. 7 straight games now with that hit.
Jeff Bagwell will step forward now. Currently 3rd in the National League batting race to begin playing.
And he also has the most runs scored in the league right now. And last I checked, that's the name of the game. So credit those guys hitting behind him for driving him in so many times. Oh, my goodness, this guy is really starting to heat up now. That's 8 straight games with a base hit. He's been fun to watch.
swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around third and being waved on home. The run scores from second. And the run will score all the way from first. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Well, the first big hit of the ball game comes right here in the first inning. 2 men on. He finds a pitch he can handle, and he does not miss this one. He drives it all the way to the wall to bring home the first 2 runs of the game.
Line drive to left. Marte is right there as he'll put it away without much
to the
problem
window.
for the second out.
To the wall.
Jed Lowry will stand in now, and his batting average currently good for 7th in the National League.
Well, right now he's in the prime of his career, so these are the years you'd really expect to see the best of what a guy's going to have to offer.
Line to the right side. Jackson is going to have room out there as he puts...
I forgot that was the last out.
Fred McGriff will stand in, and you can see that early season average up into the high 300s now.
And that is huge for him, too. This is a contract year for him, so he'd love to take those great numbers straight to the negotiating table.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Hold strike 2 with the letters. 0-2 now. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box.
Chopping.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
He wasn't expecting that
Into the
fastball
box
to
now,
come down.
Jonathan Lucroy. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. And 2 quick outs here in the second.
Batting sixth.
Anthony Rendon into the box here in the top of the second, looking to keep this inning going. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Very economical to start out there. Got through that first inning on just
a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Ian Desmond will stand in, and as you can see the big number there, he's up over 400 to begin the campaign.
Well, when you look at what this guy's done so far, Matty, he leads this ball club in average. He's been a huge part of their offense so far this season.
Stubbs has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. Marcell Ozuna will stride forward, currently sitting in 6th place in the race for the National League hitting crown.
And I think it's just a little too early to get overly excited about this guy, but we all know he's very capable.
Meanwhile here, this is going to be trouble out there in left center, as it ought to be good for extra bases. And he'll cruise into the bag at second with a 1 double.
Throat scratching.
The pitcher, Patrick Corbin, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here.
Textbook sack situation here, guys.
He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice.
Center fielder, number 3.
Denard Span will dig in again. He grounded out to start the home first.
Yeah, but he hit it hard, though. He put a really nice swing on it.
This one gets through, and that could bring in a run. In to score is the runner from third. It's a 3-0 game. Steven Piscotty steps in to try and keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single.
And that's a nice job right there to drive in the run by the last guy, and it can definitely fire up a team when someone comes through big time
like
with
the
2 outs.
ball.
Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. This is line to left. In there, a base hit.
First baseman, number
Jeff
5.
Bagwell gets a shot now with deuces all around. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 2. Line toward the alley in left center. Stubbs will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side.
Stubbs.
Drew Stubbs will stand in now to lead things off. 7, 8, and 9 here to start the third inning.
And maybe one of these guys can break this string of 6 straight retired to start the ball game.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Span is under it as he puts it away, and it's 1 pitch, 1 away to start the third.
Second baseman.
Striding into the box, Kevin Givens, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. That's yanked into the stands, strike 1. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1.
And I think that might have been a first. The first ball they've taken the entire game. Sound the trumpets.
Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Bagwell is there for it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Batting ninth, the pitcher number 53.
Alex Cobb will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Now, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of
I
threat
kind of wish
whatsoever.
I had
And he
people
takes a cold strike.
that had
0-1.
this on PS4.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball.
I have
He's
a
behind
friend
in
that
the
had
count 0-2.
last year's,
He
he
just
bought
really
it
pulled off
after
that
this
pitch.
one came
This is a
out.
2-seamer.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Michael Franco digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
And they jumped out to that early lead, so now it's all about just adding on.
Oh, high, deep.
And there's the adding
That is
on.
a moonshot, folks. A long home run. So a
We're
solo
packing the
shot here to left
stadiums
center
out
field.
here.
Home run number 5 on the year, as the Dodgers have increased their lead now 4-0. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez, as he's first pitch swinging here, and this is on the ground toward the hole.
Swinging.
It's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. Jed Lowry stands in for the second time. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
And Matt, you know what? It's always a little frustrating
I
when you
don't think he's
square
gonna
one up.
throw it
You hit a
forward.
solid live drive somewhere, and all you
Double
get to show for
play.
it is a nice little jog right back to the dugout. That can get in your head a little bit after a while.
On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
The shortstop,
Ian Desmond steps in with 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning.
Yeah, it's been a pretty good inning here so far, so we'll see if they can scratch another
Base
run
hit.
across right here.
Still got a double play possibility, so they're not going to walk anybody.
Now batting, left fielder,
Marcell Ozuna
Marcell.
rides in here. He scored a run after doubling to get on base in his first at-bat.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
Hit hard to short, and that's through, a base hit.
And at this point, I don't think you could expect anything less than a 2-hit ball game from this guy. I mean, he's been as hot as anybody lately, and he comes through again here.
Now a ball grounded to short. This could be
Double
2.
play.
Barehanded for 1. On to first. Man alive, what a double play. And the inning is over. But the Dodgers add on courtesy of this solo. Starling Marte will stand in to begin their half of the 4th, with his guys still looking for their first hit of the ball game.
Starling,
Yeah, still looking for their first base runner, too. 9 up, 9 down.
0-1 count. Here it comes. Comes back with a good changeup there, and it's quickly 0-2.
The change up.
And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd, with a strikeout, and there's 1 away.
now batting,
Everett Cabrera is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
Chop foul over towards the dugout. Trying to strike him out for the second time. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
Maybe a good opportunity here to show him a changeup, give him a different look.
Chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. So 2 are gone now in the Diamondbacks' 4th. And here is Mr. October, Reggie Jackson. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1.
Well, there's another first pitch strike right there. And, you know, he's gotten ahead of every single batter he's faced so far. And that's a big reason why he's getting these good results.
Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Back to the top of the order now. And standing 4th is the left-handed hitting Bernard Span. Shot towards second, but an atom ball right to him for the first out.
Now batting, right fielder
Stephen Piscotty digs in, coming off a single in his last at-bat. This one's hit deep out to left center field. Marte going back, but he won't get there. It falls in. And he will beat the throw into second as he slides in safely with a 1-out double.
First baseman, number 5.
Jeff Bagwell digs in now after lining out in his last try.
Yeah, he put a good swing on it last time, so we'll see if he can make one fall here.
Drilled on the ground to short. Cabrera comes up with it. Throw gets him 2 down. Michael Franco stands in another RBI spot. He's already got 3 in the game.
Yeah, and I'm not sure how many good pitches he's going to see right here. He's been too much of a factor in this game. I wouldn't pitch to him.
Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Dodgers retired on just 4 pitches. They lead it 4-0. Fred McGriff will stand in now to lead things off, and he'll do so against a guy who's definitely in a groove out there.
Yeah, he struck out the side his last time through, and they've got to do something to get this guy out of the role that he's been on.
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
We're already at 4. Do I hear 5 strikeouts in a row?
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Swing and a miss. 5 straight strikeouts now, and there's 1 gone. Jonathan Lucroy is at the plate now. Flied out in his first at-bat.
Well, at least he was able to get it into the outfield, and that's more than most of his teammates can say so far.
On to first, and there were 2 down.
Up next for the Diamondbacks,
Anthony Rendon digs in with his team still looking at a 0 in the hit column.
Yeah, they just haven't been able to figure it out yet, but it's still early. We're seeing some pretty good pitching so far in this game.
Skied into straightaway right. Piscotty moves over, and the inning is over. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks. Salvador Perez comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th. And now some action in that Arizona bullpen as it looks like they'll have both a lefty and a righty up to throw. Hard liner toward short, but right to Cabrera. And that's
all right,
the first
now
out.
I'm not going to hit every
stands
pitch.
in. He'll try to improve in this at-bat after grounding into a fielder's choice his last time up.
Yeah, still searching for that hit to extend his streak, guys.
In there, strike 1.
Well, you see his pitch count on your screen right there. That's not a mistake. He's been loving those first pitch outs. That's for sure.
Right side hit hard, and this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ian Desmond. He singled his last time up.
And I think we mentioned it already, but that extended his hitting streak. Swinging a hot bat right now.
Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Here comes Lowry around third. And a relay home. And not in time as the run scores.
Well, I got to tell you, I love the way this guy just lets it rip. Ahead in the count, behind in the count. It really doesn't matter to this guy. He's just going to go up hacking.
Now he's getting really going.
He just drills this one for 2 bases.
Now the Diamondback skipper's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he has signaled to the bullpen. That's going to be all for his starter, Alex Cobb. Tommy Hunter is going to take over here in inning number 5, as it's going to be up to their bullpen to try and keep him in the game here. Here's Marcelo Zuna. Hit the other way out toward right field. Jackson giving chase. And he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning.
Yeah, this is a nice catch here, moving toward that right field line. No chance to prevent that runner from moving up to third, though, and he gets over there with only 1 out.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. Marte is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Dodgers get 1 in the inning on the RBI double. 5 innings. Leading off the inning, Drew Stubbs. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Still pretty early, but they don't have any hits yet, so you need to get it going offensively.
And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1. And he falls behind 0-2. And he punches out another one, make it 9 for the ball game.
And all through this winning streak of theirs, we've seen some great starting pitching, and this has been another very good performance. Good enough to most likely keep that winning streak going.
Kevin Givens is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. In front of the changeup, and
I do like that
2 strikes on him now.
On here, you can control other teams.
Wind up. Here comes the 0-2
like
pitch.
all the way down the single A.
Chopped weakly to the left. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
At least he wasn't in 99.
This guy's got him the lead back in the very first inning, and he hasn't looked back since. He's had everything go his way so far, and this inning's turning out to be no exception.
And this is taken for a strike by the 40-year-old veteran. No balls and a strike. And A-Rod swings and misses at that one. He's in a quick 0-2
He's
hole.
A-Rod.
A strike away now from getting through 6 shutout innings here.
And he struck him out. So it might be time to begin the countdown as he's now gone through 6 innings without allowing a base hit. Brendan Kinsler will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign. And there is Denard Span. He'll do battle with a new arm out there in their half of the 6th.
Center fielder, Denard Span.
Hard liner to center field. And that'll get down for a base hit. So he goes after the first pitch, and it's early trouble here this half of the inning.
Up next for the Dodgers.
Digging in now, Stephen Piscotty. He's looking to go 4 for 4 with a base hit right here. From the stretch. Hit hard towards center, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Now batting.
Jeff Bagwell will step in.
Look like
a
I
ground
can
out
see
victim
him
as
now.
last time.
And now with the double play in order, they'll obviously be looking to induce another ground ball out of him right here.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line towards center field. And this is down in front of Stubbs for a base hit. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's a 6-0 ball game. Michael Franco will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going.
The Boys and Girls Club of America.
And that's in there. Base hit. Around third and being waved on home. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. And Lucroy's tag will come too late. Safe at home plate. Salvador Perez Gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this is lined hard to deep left. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And a relay to the plate. The tag is there by Lucroy, and they got him at the plate. Jed Lowry digs in. He reached on a single and would later wind up scoring in his last at-bat. This is pulled into right. Jackson back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. And he'll take those extra 90 feet, so put runners at the corners now with 2 gone in the inning.
The shortstop.
Ian Desmond steps into the box, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home in the inning so far. First pitch on its way. Fly ball heading for the alley. Stubbs ranging back, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. And the run is in to score from third. But he's safe at third as he's able to scramble back.
Well, he gives this ball a pretty good ride. No shot to get this one, as it's going to wind up hitting on the track and 1 hop in the wall out there. He's going to wind up pulling into second with an RBI double.
Marcell Ozuna is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Seems like they're showing a lot of faith in this guy, leaving him out there.
And I think you appreciate that as a pitcher, but sometimes when you don't have it, you don't have it. Looks like this is going to be one of those times.
And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. Patrick Corbin gets an opportunity here for a 4th plate appearance this afternoon, and, well, he's really earned it.
Well, he definitely has, Matt. I mean, he's been on point today and really held him at bay.
Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that's through for a base hit. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. It's a 10-0 score. Coming to the plate again, Denard Span, as he'll bat for the 2nd time in the inning. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit hard down the line toward the coaching box. It's a foul ball. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Scooped up. He'll go to Everett for the force, and the side is retired. Back here at Dodger Stadium. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. Starling Marte will come forward now. He's popped out and struck out in his first 2 plate appearances. Into the windup and the pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Yet again, another first pitch strike.
And it's a big reason of why he's having the success he is. You establish the count in your favor right away, and it just opens up the door to so many more options going forward.
And he strikes him out here, so that's out number 1 here in the 7th as he continues to keep him out of the hit column. Everett Cabrera will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ball game so far.
Well, we've been talking about it a lot, but this offense is just getting shut down right now. We've seen some really fantastic pitching in this one.
On to first, and it's a quick start to the 7th as now there are 2 away. Reggie Jackson will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Swing and a miss. A little too anxious there. 1-1. Tap fouled at home plate. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And Franco will make the catch to retire the side. The perfection continues. 20. Yorvis Medina will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger. Standing in a perfect 4 for 4 so far, Stephen Piscotty, and we'll see if he can put together a rare 5-hit performance here. Stubbs going back on it, still ranging back. Gone! So a solo shot here to left center field. 8th home run on the season for him as the blowout continues.
Well, it ain't like that last blowout.
Now batting.
Stepping in now, Jeff Bagwell. Hit hard towards second, but this will be taken in at second base. Good positioning for the first out.
Third baseman, number 7.
Michael Franco digs in with 1 run in and 1 gone in the inning. There's a drive out to left center field. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
The catcher, number 13.
Salvador Perez steps in. He scored after reaching on a single
On
this
fire.
last time up. Line toward the gap in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single. Jed Lowry digs in now after lining out in his last try.
Yeah, he was pretty unlucky last time because he squared up that fastball nicely. So we're going to have to see if they still come at him with hard stuff.
Hit hard back up the middle, and that is through into center field, a base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate. Ian Desmond stands in, looking to build off that RBI double from his last plate appearance.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion for him today, and let's see if they can keep it going.
Swinging a liner toward the gap in left center, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. In with it here is Marte, and that's going to hold that runner at third base. Marcell Ozuna comes to the plate with ducks on the pond, as they say, looking to add to his team's already sizable lead. He's set. Here it comes. Line to left. That's in there. Base hit. 1 run scores. And a relay home. And it's in time. And he's out at the plate. So 1 run's across. But the second one is cut down trying to score.
Oh,
Patrick Corbin will get a shot now in an RBI spot. So a chance to help his own cause here.
And he's got a hit in the game already. So he can handle the bat at least a little bit.
And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. One more look.
Hey, look, I got a pair of pants I can see. Ooh, you can only see the glove.
From Dodgers. Fred McGriff.
I told nothing but legs.
Start out their half of the 8th with that starter still out there, and he's definitely been a tough nut to crack.
You know, he's been dominant all game long, and I think part of it is that he got himself a nice lead early on, and that's allowed him to not really worry about making a mistake. He's been free and easy the whole way through.
Pulled toward right center field. And the 8th inning begins with a flyout. Quickly 1 away.
And just another outstanding pitch right there. And it's not easy to do with so much on the line here in the 8th inning. But he's now down to his final 5 outs.
Jonathan Lucroy is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1.
This guy just continues to pound the strike zone. He's thrown a first pitch strike to 90% of the batters he's faced. Look how late we are into this ball game, and that's the difference for him.
The 0-2 delivery. Boy, tough to lay off, but he's glad he did. It's 1-2 now.
Well, you know, when you're behind in a count like this, it's all about changing your approach at the plate. You got to shorten up a little bit and just look to put the ball in play.
Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Well, a huge out number 2 here in the 8th. 4 big outs remain, but the finish line, it's starting to come into sight.
Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. No runs, no hits, no errors so far for the Diamondbacks. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. And a classic 0-2 pitch as the changeup misses low, and it's 1-2 now.
Well, that's a smart miss there. They know he'll chase it down there, so even if it didn't get the job done, it's a great pitch on 0-2.
Ozuna is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. 24 have been set down. 3 left to go. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. Dodgers lead this one 13-0. Matt Reynolds will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger.
Reynolds.
He playing hacky sack. Yeah.
Denard Span leads it off for the boys in blue here in the 8th at Dodger Stadium.
Center fielder, Denard Span.
Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Jackson going back on it. Gone! A solo shot off the bat of Denard Span as this lead got even wider.
Go Dodgers, thank blue.
You want to talk about instant offense? How about the first pitch of the inning? He's just hoping to get ahead here with a first pitch strike, but now all of a sudden, he's got a guy circling the bases.
Action now in the Arizona bullpen as they have a right-hander up and throwing.
Now batting, right fielder, Stephen Piscotty.
Into the box now, Stephen Piscotty. As he's first pitch swinging here, and this is on the ground toward the hole. Oh, he gets a glove on it here to knock it down.
Taking the hole and throw away the hole.
Wind up with no play here as he reaches first safely.
Taking it through the hole and throw away the hole.
Jeff Bagwell digs in now after lining out in his last try.
Well, he hit it hard. He just
I don't
got
think I'm
unlucky
going
with
to
the
have to
placement.
have
You
him.
can't ask for much
but
more. You just got to try to go up there
might
and
as
barrel
well.
it up again.
There's a drive out toward the gap in left center. Oh, and he misses the stop sign there as he heads for the plate. And they're not going to get him.
And he dropped it. It was a botch.
And the beat goes on. Another great at-bat, and what else is new?
Beat goes on.
15 runs up on the scoreboard. Now that is a good day's work.
Striding in and working on a terrific performance in this one, Maikel Franco. And we'll see if he can put together a rare 5-hit performance here. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And that one zips on through as he was in position, but he couldn't knock it down.
Man, I wanted him to go for the base. They did not trust
nobody out.
the A's.
The catcher, number 13.
Digging in, Salvador Perez. They'll try to build on an already great game. He's 3 for 5 so far in this one. First offering on its way. A line drive over the head of Cabrera and on into left center for a base hit. And the run is in to score from third, but he gets back in time, safe at second base.
Now batting,
Jed Lowry steps in looking for his third hit of the ball game.
Well, anytime you can put together a 3-hit game, you're doing something right out there, and we'll see if he can pull it off.
Oh, now here's a drive out to the alley. Around third and being waved on home. And the run is in to score from second. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. And Lucroy's tag will come too late. Safe at home plate.
Make it 18 runs home now, and this has been an absolute drubbing. And it might not be over yet.
Ian Desmond steps in with 4 hits already in this one and looking for number 5 here.
Well, he's just stroking it, Matt. I was watching him earlier in batting practice, and he looks good, but I didn't know it was going to be this good.
And there's a base hit as that gets through into left. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day.
On fire.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Line toward right center. And this is down in front of Stubbs for a base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate.
And that's 19 runs they've put up so far, and the way they're swinging the bats, there's no end in sight.
Patrick Corbin will buy himself another at-bat, and in turn, he'll get himself a nice little ovation for the work he's turned in on the mound so far.
I'm going to sacrifice so we can get
This is an appreciative crowd. They like what they've seen, and I don't blame them.
Runs up and gets this one down. Now a low throw, but he can't knock it down at first as it gets right by him. And the runner is in to score from third on what was not a good throw at all.
When you're already losing, the one thing you can't do is give away more runs. I mean, you're already in the hole. The last thing you want to do is keep digging, but that's what's happening right here. Things are going from bad to worse now.
Swing hard liner to left center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. Notch one in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate.
And everything's going right for these guys right now. This has turned into an 8-run inning. They just blown the doors off of this one.
First pitch of the at-bat. Now a ball hit foul off to the right side, and that just about got the first base coach. Slapped hard the opposite way. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third. Now in the box, Jeff Bagwell, 3 for 6 in the ball game to this point. High and deep to right. Jackson racing back, still going back. Gone!
Now let's make it 4 for 7.
3-run shot to straightaway right field. Home run number 5 on the year as they just continue to pour it on here.
Touch them all.
Number 7, Michael Franco.
Standing in now, Michael Franco as he's swinging first pitch and sends a line drive out to left center. And this is going to find the alley as he might have himself his second double of the ball game. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
The catcher, number 13.
Salvador Perez stands in for his 7th at-bat now, and he's been terrific so far with 4 hits already to his credit.
Oh, that's a great game for sure, but the fact that this is the 7th at-bat is pretty crazy. What's going on?
Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. A quick out number 1. Settling in now, Jed Lowry. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
And remember, he jumped all over that first pitch, so don't be surprised if he does it here again.
But there to take this one is the second baseman, and that's out number 2. Striding in and working on a terrific performance in this one, Ian Desmond. He's 5 for 6 to this point.
Not only is his average on the rise, but I'm sure his confidence is too. He's probably thinking, why can't I do this all the time?
Hits it high and deep out to center field. Stubbs looking up, and this one is gone. A home run.
Well, after this inning, they've got it straight up back.
A 2-run shot that time for Ian Desmond. 7 home runs.
The guy's going to finish it because
as
I don't think he's going to have another pitch.
The short hit hard. And it's in time at first. And hallelujah, the side is retired. And I don't know about you, partner, but I'm a little out of breath after watching 14 men cross the plate here this half inning. Drew Stubbs will stride forward
they're
to
going
lead
to
it
be
off. And I'd imagine he'll do so with some tired legs after being out in the field for that last half inning.
Yeah, that was a killer. He could probably use a minute or 2 on the bench, but he gets pressed right back into action here.
A 1 pitch on its way. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Put yourself in the shoes of that man right there. What's going through his mind right now?
I would guess he's trying to approach his 9th inning the same way he has earlier, but come on, we know his heart's racing. You just got to focus on the glove and trust what your catcher's calling because he's done a heck of a job also.
Kevin Givens is in for the 3rd time
I feel
now.
like Dylan name.
Strike, it's 0-1.
3rd game.
And he takes this one high, 1-1. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Strike 3. So now he's 1 out away from perfection. Cameron Rupp will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 outs and the base is empty. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike one. And that's taken for strike two, as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon. Swing and a miss. He's done it. A perfect game.
And that is absolutely dominant. I mean, what else could you say? 27 up, 27 down. And you know what? This is the first time I've ever witnessed a perfect game.
I'm going to check
for my things for a pitcher in the world to do. Probably
these
the hardest. But we were
double A's and stuff
guys,
and triple A teams, just to see if I can move one of them up over top the actual
that led his guys to the victory.
base people, because I don't want it. Now with one of the games, the triple A team was a lot better than their major league and some of the characters.
Well, you don't have to look too far to find our top player of the game. I'd say anytime you throw a perfect game, you'd be a pretty strong candidate.
Yeah, really a dominating performance out there. Look at all the strikeouts. I mean, they just couldn't touch him.
So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Eric Harrow, Steve Lyons, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head on over to theshownation.com. The Dodgers win it 27-0. So long from Southern California.
That's the thing, if you look up the Show Nation, you'll end up seeing me on there.
The winning pitcher is Patrick Corbin. His record is now 2-0.
If you type in mji87. I doesn't look like the guy's stoned. Okay, now we scout. Alright, let's go older. Can't do anything because I am. Trying to find. Give him 6-0. Yeah, I'm still will make some money. And we're gonna cut it short. See you tomorrow. We will be doing video. I haven't decided what right now. See you tomorrow. Leave a like and subscribe. And this is the end of the video.